This video is intended for adult collectors only. Hola todos, it's Snotty. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Snotty and I post a lot of adult content. And in this video, we're gonna be doing just a whole random set of restyles. As you can see here, I have the Ghoulia, Generation 3 Ghoulia, and I saw some people removing her eyebrows because at first I didn't want her, but then I saw people removing her eyebrows and I removed them, and then she immediately became my favorite Monster High doll. I'm like lost in all of the G1 and G2 kind of versions of her, and I'm trying to get her, and so I've just been obsessed. But besides that, I'm here using 100% acetone. Be careful, y'all. This stuff is crazy. This stuff gets everywhere. Do not use it if you have painted nails and it's your first time. Like, ugh, crazy. But I went ahead and I removed her eyebrows because I thought she would look cool. And I wanted to give her like a G1 kind of thing here where I remove the pink and I give her just the amazing OG red lips that she has originally, because I thought that would be really cool. And I tried just outlining her original lips or from her mold. I wish I could maybe have done her lips a little bit more plumpier, a little bit more bigger, but I feel like I'm still pretty new to like restyling and customizing dolls and repainting them. And so I just decided to keep it simple and just outline her regular lip mold. And here I'm doing like this bright cherry red because I thought it would look really good, but it does dry a little bit darker and matte. Yeah, just once it dries to give her more of like a dark aesthetic. But yeah, I really love her in the red. I definitely just didn't realize how good of a doll she was until I guess I saw her now. Here I was using just a big brush to just remove any stuff that I did with acetone just to redo them. And I'm taking this brush here with a little bit of, first I'm using like a mixture of cotton swabs and like paint brushes with acetone to kind of clean up my edges. And then here I am just adding some Mod Podge at the end to kind of give it a little bit more of a shiny and glossy look to her lips. But yeah, that's how she turned out. Then I decided to do the same thing with Kaya Hart. Her brown lipsticks was just chipping, and so I decided just to remove it all. And she has like the original pink underneath because I never removed it when I first painted over them. And so here I'm doing that. And she kind of has like this orangey stain around her lips. And I don't know if it's maybe because of the acetone that I use that it's probably like moving certain stuff around. But I don't think so. Like, it was just so hard removing it. But I was like, whatever. I just let it go, and I decided to give her also a nice, cute red lip because I thought she would look really good. Her whole outfit kind of gave me Selena's vibes, and so I was like, well, she needs a red lip to be Selena's, you know? And so that's what I did. I'm clapping. You can hear my clapping. I talk with my hands too, y'all, so the clapping has to be involved. But yeah, she just looked really cute with red, and she has her little mole, so I thought that would be really cute for her. I also did not go over her lips, but I wish I did. I have seen so many people that customize their RH dolls to give them a more plumpier look, so I just did what I could. My light ran out, but this is how I was able to finish her. I gave her an open mouth and I sealed it with Mod Podge, and she looks cute, y'all. She looks so cute, and I'm so happy I did that. She's rebodied on a Skylar, which I showed previously. And then here is my final Ghoulia. I didn't really get to show you how I dressed her up because I took her on a trip with me, so she was already redressed. My favorite. She's so cute. But yeah, these are all the other G3 dolls that I have so far, and this is how I restyled them. So if y'all want me to show you how I restyled these, I could just redo them again and show y'all. They're pretty fun. And now we're moving back into our H Rainbow High. So in my previous videos, I did unbox series 4. So here I'm just taking some of them and giving them some restyles. They're not all of series 4, I think just 2, because the other ones I'm just like okay with. Once I feel inspired to do something else, then I'll do it. But here I have the beautiful Coco. She did have some weird like plugs in her hair where she had knots. So I was just checking to see if they were all good to go, and she did. And here I put off some pieces of hair to frame her face, and then I'm just gonna give her some high ponytails or pigtails. What do you call them, y'all? I keep going between pigtails or ponytails. Let me know in the comments below. Is it pigtails or ponytails? I think ponytail is 1, right? And then pigtail is 2. Maybe. Either way, I'm giving her 2 pigtails, and I'm using a mixture of gel. You see here my Cantu gel. I love this stuff because it can be really hard, but then it doesn't go too hard on the hair. Like I can, if it does get a little stiff, I just crunch it and it loosens it up. It's such a really good gel. I use it for myself too. But yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, here I was trying to get the ponytail, but I've noticed that I was missing some hair, and so I just decided to add it to the existing pigtail or ponytail. I don't know. But I just added it with another rubber band because I needed to secure it with 2 rubber bands anyways. That's just what I do. And then I am here trying to match it and make it even on the other side for the second ponytail or pigtail. God, so stressful. It's just one a ponytail, and then both of them make pigtails. Girl, someone help me. Help me. But here I'm just making sure it has the same amount of hair and it's positioned the same way. My camera thing blocked it, but I noticed it and I'll remove it, so I'm sorry. But here I'm just making sure I am securing the ponytail and doubling it up to make sure it has like the same, it's positioned the same as the other one. And yeah, it's really cute. Now I'm going into the hair that I sectioned out, and I'm wetting it, and I put some gel on it, and I'm just braiding it. I don't know, I've been obsessed with like braiding hair lately, even not just in this restyle, just in general. It's just really nice. Braiding looks so clean, and here I had to redo the braid because I wanted to make sure it was cohesive, like the pattern stayed consistent, because sometimes braids, if you're not careful, it'll go off, it'll like rotate. You can see at the end there it rotated anyways, but yeah, I just try to keep it as like straight as possible. That sounds weird. Do you know what I'm saying? It's better for you to see it than to me trying to verbally explain it. But yeah, I like just the braids and how little pieces of hair go on to frame the face. It's just really cute. It adds like a little extra, detail, and it looks really nice on the dolls in the end, in my opinion. Alright, so after braiding, I wanted to give her like little buns, but I didn't want to braid too much, so I just decided to twist the hair and I think wrap it clockwise and then just secure it to these little bantu knots. I would like to think they're called bantu knots, but I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong. But this one I did it the opposite, so that the little extra hair, as you see here, falls into place in like the same direction as the other side, or like mirroring it. And I'm just again securing it with rubber bands. This one I felt like I needed to secure a little bit more just because it just didn't feel as secure. But yeah. And it looked really, really, really cute. Here I'm just combing out her hair, making sure it looks good, and yeah, I'm really happy with this one. She looks super cute, but I wasn't done. I wanted to add more braids, And I'm messing around with like the little bits of hair that you see here, and I wanted to add like more braids kind of going down the hair from the top to the bottom, but it was really hard to do that with this the length of this hair, because if I tried to attach it to like the longer piece of hair that you see me doing here, the ends of that little hair still stuck out, so I was like, it's gonna look stupid. So I went out for a different route, and I got these little pieces from behind the bun, twisted them, put a little rubber band, and then kind of shaped them to look like little hearts or little extra kind of circle pieces on her hair. And you'll see how I do it in the finished look. But yeah, I was just messing around with it, so you'll see at the end how it looks. Now we're going into the beautiful Delilah, and I wanted to give her curly hair, the curliest of hair that she deserved. And disclosure already, there's a I really already want to redo it, but anyways, here well, you'll see why. Here I'm just sectioning off her hair. I wanted to part it what was the easiest way for me to do her hair, and I thought maybe I should curl it, but later on, before I finished all of the hair, I decided to give her 2 pigtails just so it could be her regular hairstyle that she came with. But at this moment, all I had were these curling rods. So, and I didn't have a lot of them, so I was just trying to be tactful of like how many rods I had and where I could place all of them to curl her hair. And I was kind of worried because the rods are pretty big, so I was trying to tighten the hair around these rods as tight as I could, in hopes that it would probably be like a smaller, tighter coil. But yeah, I just went to town and just started parting the hair, doing small little sections, not too big, just to make sure we can secure a small tight coil or curl. But yeah. So this is how she ended up looking. It's a little chaotic, but on my way to the grocery store, I got some straws. I found some straws that seemed to be like an appropriate size. They weren't too small or too big like boba straws. They were just kind of in the middle. And so I decided to make my own little curling things, my own rods, my own DIY curling straws, curling rods, whatever. I see a lot of people use these, and it's a lot easier because you're able to, you know, curl it and then cover it and protect it. You'll see here how I do it, but here I'm just making a lot of pieces because I didn't want them to be too long, at least for her. Maybe in the future I'll buy some for longer, but in this case I just did that. It was just so much easier with the rods, I'm not gonna lie. I loved being able to like cover them and not having to worry about them falling off. So I really want to in the future get some of these with different kind of sizes, and to get just a different kind of curls that I want. But this was so easy, and it was just so much fun. Like I had such like a more fun time. I did struggle with the ends of the hair, not gonna lie, like I struggled a lot with the ends of the hair, but at the end I still really enjoyed the process a lot, especially because it was just so much easier as opposed to the curling rods that I really had to like work with. But yeah, look how easy that is. So fun. Her hair looks chaotic, but in my head there was a pattern. There was something existing there. Again, I really do recommend this gel, you guys. Like, this gel was just so good. And you can either put as much or as little as you want. And it does keep the hold, but it also will make it fluffy. You see how much gel I was putting on this doll's hair when it putting gel on. Her curls, as you will see in a little bit, still came out fluffy. Still came out less crunch, not even crunchy at all. Like, girl, it looked good. It looked good. So I really recommend this gel. But if you have any other gels, because I am running low and I use this for my own hair, yeah, let me know. What gels do you recommend that kind of get the same effect? Or what's your opinion on this gel if you use it yourself? Alright, so this is how she came out. Yeah, it looks a little bit different. I was definitely stressed to see if the curls were going to stay the same, but or if they were going to be the same size, but I guess we'll just wait and find out. Moving on to Karma. She is still, I think, one of the only Series 2 dolls outside of Kaya that I have, maybe? I'm not sure. I love her. I love her hair. I love her neon hair. I love her brown eyes. I love her red lips. I love everything about her. So I want to give her a new hairstyle. I think before she had braids, and I really loved her in those braids, but I wanted to give her like a different look. And I undid those braids, and she had crimp hair, and I was like, maybe I'll do something with it. But at the end, I just decided to curl it too. But I still wanted to do something cool with her hair. Like, I wanted to give her something nice. So I decided to give her some braids, like in the front, and then give her like a ponytail. Because I wanted to give her a ponytail, but I want to do something a little extra. So in this hairstyle here, I'm going to put 4 braids in her hair along the front, put them in a ponytail, and then as you can see right in the front, I sectioned off some hair in the front so we can give her like a little bang moment, you know, to frame her face, because I love framing faces. Okay, I love that. I love giving a little extra vavoom into hairstyles that are just so unnecessary, but they look good, you know. So here I also sectioned off some hair in the front, just like I did with Coco. And I'm braiding it because why the fudge not, okay? It sounds so weird saying fudge. I know somebody on here don't want me to cuss, don't want me to say the F word. So I ain't saying it. We're gonna deal with fudge. And yeah, who cares? I love braiding hair. Like, I think it's a very, very, very cute. I do gotta get clear rubber bands though. I guess I'll try saving some from the boxes, but I don't know. It's not really reinforcing, but I guess I should. I know I should, but we'll see. We'll see if I can actually accumulate some stuff for hair designs. I think because I just do it so often, like I just don't do a doll's hair, restyle it, and then I'm done. Like, I'm not like that. I like redoing it and redoing it and redoing it and doing it and doing it and doing it again and doing it and doing it and doing it again. I know it's not the same. It's not the same lyrics, but that's just how I feel. So I don't feel like I have to put really good, nice rubber bands on dolls. But either way, I gotta get clear. I gotta get clear rubber bands. The whole point is I gotta get clear rubber bands because they made her hair look a little tacky, I'm not gonna lie. What if I left them just like this? It would have looked really, really bad. Which you can already say. Which you already know that I didn't leave them that way. But here I'm on my last braid, and for some reason I was doing really well in the first 2. But then these last 2 I was struggling. You can see that they're not the best. But here I am wrapping some hair around the rubber band to hide it and securing it with black rubber bands. Girl, it was a mess. You can see the rubber band, so I was really trying to manipulate it or tie it in a certain position where you couldn't see the rubber band in the back. And I was using small rubber bands, small black rubber bands. That way I didn't have to like tie. But yeah, it was a whole thing. And then off camera, I did curl her hair. Because at this point, I didn't know what I wanted to do with her hair. I thought I was just going to keep it crimp or maybe crimp it a little bit more. But then when I saw the whole hairstyle together, I was like, nope, I'm gonna use the straws because I was so excited to curl hair. So I was like, I'm gonna use the straws to curl her hair. So that's what I did. And unfortunately, you're not gonna see her in this video. You're just gonna have to wait for the next restyle video to see her if you're interested in just finding out how she turned out. So yeah, I'm just braiding her hair here and just trying to fix her. And this is just how she looks so far. All right, so it's been a couple days. It's gonna be a couple days since I messed with Delilah's hair. I curled it. I was making sure it was dry because out here it's cold and I just have to wait a couple days. I put her next to the heater so she could dry because she wasn't dried. But here I am unraveling her little curls and making sure that they are still curly and springy. And they came out fine. They looked really, really good. And I was like, okay, this is fine. So I'm just working on taking off all of them. I did add like 3 different curls. You can see here I'm struggling because I had like 2 different curls in one curling rod, which was a mistake. Never gonna do that again. But finally, I am uncurling the rods or the straws. And look how easy that is. Like butter, baby. Oh, they look so cute. There's so much time. As soon as I saw this, I was like, man, we're gonna have problems because they just look so good. You can see here, these are the pigtails I gave her. And some of them, the curls were just too thick. I had to put rubber bands, but this is how she turned out. And as you can see, girl, these curls, different sizes. It looks so horrible. I was like, damn. So what I decided to do is I decided to separate the curls to give it a more natural look, and maybe trying to camouflage that the curls on each side of the hair are different. And it sort of worked, but not really. I kind of low-key want to go back, at least the front of her hair, and go back and curl it. But whatever. Here I am doing the same method as I did for Carmen, where I am hiding her little black rubber bands and then going behind the head, getting some extra pieces of hair and tying it to just kind of secure it in from the back. I definitely recommend doing something like that, just because it's easier that way, especially for hairstyles like these. They're just easy peasy lemon squeezy. Why did I say that? I don't know. But yeah, make sure when you're wrapping it, you're like mirroring each side. Don't do it like the same way on each side because it's not going to turn out the way that you want. Lesson learned from experience. And here I am just dressing Delilah in the outfit that I want to have her in. And if you ever want to see my thoughts or reviews on her, go ahead and watch her review because I unboxed her. And if you want to see where I place her, from the Series 4 dolls, then watch my ranking for Series 4 if you want. I don't know, if you want. Here I'm putting on her glasses. I love these little rubber bands that they put on her in the packaging. Haven't taken it off. She looks gorgeous. And here we have Carmen. She was from the last video. This is how she turned out. And here's just a one-off Georgia. I didn't really show me restyling her, but it is what it is. At least her hair, I just kept it simple. I do want to do something else with her, but I just had to get her styled up because she was just needing to be put away. So just like my last video, I already set up some outfits for them before filming, so I kind of have an idea of where I want to go. And I love monochromatic looks. I think that's where I excel in. I wish I could be a little bit more with like adding colors and making it all pretty and shit, but that's just not what I do. That's like, I just like them looking all different. I like them looking with the same colors and the same kind of thing, okay? I'll try to get better. I promise. I'll try to figure some shit out. But with Georgia, I decided to give her some silver jewelry, some baby blue kind of outfits. The skirt is from LOL OMG. The top is from one of the Na-Na-Nas. And then the rest is rainbow high. And she just looks so cute. I love her. Here, I'm trying to dress up Carmen. And again, I was struggling with her hair. Like, okay, what goes good? And thank God I got jewel, because this green girl, this green, se mira bien bonita. She looks so beautiful with this color. She looks so elegant and just, you know, se mira bien bonita and very fancy. And so I wanted to give that to her, like the hairstyle with the dress and the heels. And I wanted to give her some like gold jewelry, some gold accessories, because I thought that would look really, really good with the green and with her hair to kind of bring it together. So I got these cute little heels. I think these are Sunnies, or they come from like, I actually don't know where they're from, girl. But that's how I restyled Carmen and Georgia. And here I'm just lighting everybody up just so you can see them and taking a closer look at the final hairstyles. There we have our beautiful Miss Coco. She looks so cute. What am I doing? And we have Delilah. You can still see some of the curls are a little bit uneven on each side. But if you just don't look that hard, I think it's fine. Again, I do want to go back. I do want to go back and maybe fix at least some in the front. But for right now, she looks great. She looks cute, right? She looks cute. Look at that hair. Look at that volume, bitch. Se mira bien guapa. Mwah. She's so cute. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like with all that volume? I'm so stupid. But yeah, she looks really cute. And then here we have Carmen, her final look. She just looks gorgeous. She looks so fancy. Her face is so beautiful, and I'm glad I was able to give her something that really made me love her, because she deserves to be loved, because she's such a beautiful doll. Look at that hair. Look at that curl. She's a rich bitch. That's who she is. Look at her. Ah, so cute. So cute. Oh. Coco's trying to take her hair. But yeah, I'm just trying to give you a little bit more detail of how their hairstyles are. This is the bag. As you can see, we have some curls on the bottom. And again, like it's just a mess in the bag. It's just a mess. But I'm so pretty proud of myself for getting the straws, because now I know a better method, you know? Like now I know there's a better method. Before, like, filming this, I was just so proud of myself, but now looking at it, I'm just like, fix that. And then we got the lovely Miss Georgia here. She's so cute. She's so simple. But I also want to give her a similar hairstyle as to Carmen, because I feel like they go together. I feel like they are going to the same event together. They're just so cute. But yeah, that's it. And here, oh, not yet. Let me give you a closer look at Coco here. She just looks so gorgeous. She's looking up, because that's all her future's gonna be, is up, baby. I'm sorry, but yeah, she's really cute. I really love her. I love how her hair came out. She just kind of became one of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie. I really love her. Beautiful doll. She's so gorgeous. But yeah, that's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me in this freestyle. Until next time, bye.